Hello. I wanted to take a minute to go over some functionality added to Vicinity 4.33, which is our December 31st, 2020 release. Specifically, I want to talk about some functionality added to the quality sample entry screen in Vicinity. There are four pieces that I want to go through here on quality sample entry. The first is we now have the ability to move tests around. So these are a list of tests that we've got in this sample. I can actually move them up and down the list. This will be helpful when we go to print a certificate of analysis, or maybe even for that matter, another quality type document. You can actually put them exactly where you want them to be on the document, even if it wasn't originally prescribed in that order, say on the formula or on the component. So moving tests up and down is one of them. The second one is this big block of available tests can now be hidden. So this list in my demo database has gotten pretty large over the years. I can actually take that and use hide available button, and that will minimize this, giving me more real estate to see over on the right-hand side so I can see specifications and things like that. So that's the second one, is to be able to hide, toggle on and off different QC tests. The other one is related to being able to enter the same QC test multiple times on the same sample. So for example, if I needed to run a pH test once and then maybe multiple times in a sample, I can highlight a test that's already been selected, and I can say copy QC test, and it just puts it down here on the bottom. Again, I can continue to do that. I can add as many of those tests as I want. We're actually removing the QC test from the selection over here on the left. So as soon as I add a test this way, it actually removes it from the list. So for me to add a second occurrence of this, I would use that copy QC test. So that's the third item I wanted to talk about. The fourth item is probably lesser used than any of the ones I've spoken with, and it really has to do with lot attributes. Now, a lot attribute is a piece of data, typically numeric, that we want to track about a specific lot. I might use that in lot selection during batch entry for a subsequent batch. I may use it as an inbound raw material lot, adding a value so that I can then modify my batch. It might have a percent solids or some type of concentration in that raw material lot that I want to use more or less of it in a batch. That's the concept of lot attributes. We introduced that a few versions ago. What we've done up until now is only allow you to take QC data and assign it to a lot attribute for purchased or ingredient inventory, not items that were manufactured. In this release, we now give you the ability to take something you made, in this case on this batch DCFG09, it's a bulk item for me, and I want to associate a QC test with its lot attribute. In this case, in my demo example, I've actually got a lot attribute out here, or a QC test defined as bricks, and when I go look up this inventory item, I've actually got an attribute that I've tied to this, so that when I enter a QC value for this lot of finished good, it will actually take this QC value and put it in the lot attribute so that I can now go report on it or select it during batch entry and things like that. And what I'm referring to, if you haven't gone to look at component lot attributes, this is the screen off of the main menu, component lot data. I'll just go ahead and pull up my item, and specifically I'll pull up my lot, which would be, I think it's it is WE0556, 556, there we go. And you can see that the new functionality that we added allows you to take a QC test, in this case bricks, and tell the system, I want you to go ahead and update that component's lot attribute value with this item. So for example, if I change it from say 46 to 47 as an example, let me go ahead and save it. Just say clear. DCFG09, paste, and here it's at 47. So the point here that I'm making is we now have the ability to take a QC value, in this case it happened to be bricks, and assign it to a lot attribute so that I can now do some reporting against an individual lot and the individual lot off of a single component. So we've added a lot to component sample entry. Most people are going to be using the first few, moving up and down, copying a QC test, as well as duplicating the same occurrence of a test off of the same sample. And some of you will be using the component lot attribute being fulfilled from a batch quality sample as an output item coming out of a batch. Anyway, we hope that helps. Let us know what we can do to help move quality along and add some functionality that's needed. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.